Palestinian embroidery is extremely rich in this sense. It has a language, arguably, a vocabulary, dialects of its own, because despite being not a huge territory, Palestine had extraordinarily multifaceted modes of making embroidery. So the work from Ramallah is different from the work from Bethlehem, is different from the kinds of motifs that were practiced in Jerusalem. And you can understand this via the kinds of motifs they used. In Jaffa, for instance, which is by the sea, you maybe see motifs related to water or to oranges, where they grew a lot of oranges. In Hebron, you have a lot of the vine motif, because this was a real grape-growing region. Palestinian embroidery has intersected in often unusual and unexpected ways some of the big picture political events of the last 100 years in Palestine. So the ways that it has played a role in the Palestinian resistance movement of the 1970s, or during the first Intifada, when women began to embroider these explicitly nationalistic motifs onto their dresses and wear them in the front line of protest. This I found extremely exciting, because it tells us how dresses, in that particular moment anyway, made women's bodies sites of active political agency and power.
Palestinians are not only refugees, but they have a history and they have a background, and they had a country full of heritage and beautiful culture. So this is why we mainly wanted to do partnerships with institutions, artists, museums that support this objective.
اليوم تعلمنا كيف نطرز، وتعلمنا كيف نعمل من كل مربع شكل وتطريزة، وتعلمنا انه من المربع بيعملوا اكس حتى يصير شكل التطريز كامل.
الخياطة هي انه شغلة مش بتزهق، ولا انه الواحد لازم انه يستخف فيها، بالعكس هي بدها شوية تركيز، وبتخلي الواحد يتعلم اشياء ويستفيد من وقته.
It's important for them to be reintroduced to this, because this is a part of their heritage that still exists, but in a different way. And it's important for them to understand the history of women in Palestine back in the day through this, because this is the only thing that we have remaining of the women in terms of clothing and in terms of narratives as well.